Hello, this is Section Bernard. Is God talking to you? How can you tell if it is God talking to you? This question came up when I was visiting with some vacation Bible school students a couple of weeks ago. I was encouraging some little children to pray. I said, talk to God and He will talk to you. It seems simple enough. However, there was this little Hispanic child who looked like she is in second grade. Tan brown skin, silky long hair, bright eye, and innocent looking. She was quizzical, perhaps even disappointed. She turned to me, half looking down and half looking at me, and rather shyly said, "He does not talk to me." In my mind, I was thinking to myself, this beautiful child with such innocence, God has to be talking to her, for God loves the little children. They are so innocent and trusting. Well, to simplify the answer to our questions, when I was conversing with my spiritual guide, he said there are three voices within us. One is our own, one is from God, and the other is from the bad spirit. If God is speaking, there is usually peace. I do not believe that God is complicated. He is straightforward, no double speak. For example, when I'm on the trail walking and in conversation with Him, telling Him about all the things that are on my mind, I look at the environment. The sun is shining, the birds singing, and the clouds drifting with blue sky. There is peace in my heart. I sense God's blessings within me. He certainly seems to be in approval of me and is smiling. That is how I see God talking to me. But what if there is a struggle within my heart? If I had just had a squabble with my wife and I have left the house angry and I'm on the trail just to get away from her and fuming, thinking about how to even get with her. What I mean to say is get even with her. And then the external environment still has the sun shining and the birds singing and the clouds drifting. The things on the outside appear to be just right. How is God's message different for me? Well, God stirs the conscience within my heart, for there is unhappiness and unrest. Now the voices from myself or from the evil one says, get even, plan a fight. But God is speaking to the conscience to make peace. And God is saying, subdue the pride. Pick a wallflower, go home and make peace. Don't we have these moments in life? When listening to the voice that says to be humble and go make things right, we not only get peace, we get joy. When we act on God's promptings and make up with the one whom we love, our relationship gets strengthened. For God is peace and joy and leads to love. God is simple. However, inevitably, situations may get trying. And because we are in difficult situations, our pride, our ego, emotions such as fear are all muddled together. Then we will need to sort out the negative voices, either from the dark forces or from our own negative emotions. These take a lot to let go of and then trustingly turn to the positive forces from God who is prompting us within our hearts. Remember, God is always there when we talk to Him. He always listens. And the answer which is from Him is always one of peace. And when we follow His direction, it keeps us close to Him. When tested, there is always the question of trust and faith involved. How much do we trust in the one who knows best? This takes mature faith, but in the end, it will lead to peace and joy. God is always talking. Are you listening? God bless.